Hey, Umbra. How is it going? Hope you're good. This is a bit of a random choice of character, but I've got a friend on this server, and I've been thinking ahead to like TBC. I know it's probably not out for like, I don't know, probably the winter. But I'm not playing any anniversary at the moment, and I don't think I'm going to take Happy into TBC. So I'm just sort of experimenting with characters. I've been thinking maybe a Tauren warrior as well, but we've got this guy, so I thought maybe, perhaps, just chilling. That's what we like to hear. Me too, as you can probably guess by my dressing gown. I'm in a cozy mood. Oh god, there's a stinky alliance. Stinky. Stinky. No. Babacco. What have you been up to? It feels like it's been a little while since we've talked on stream, dude. I know we've had a little chat on Discord, and I'm glad things are going well for you. You been playing anything? What's been your game of the week? What's been going on? Oh god, I've just realised I've got to do the flipping Cold of Water quest. Ugh. Yes, yeah, you mentioned. Hell yeah, dude, get rid of that stuff. Hold on. Let me just see if I can find something for you, dude. Um, yes. Um, so part of our, that I work for like a charity around like drugs and alcohol and stuff, and we work with young people. Holy crap! Hello, dude. A horde Toon, I believe. I know. I've had this guy cooking for a while. I think he was the first anniversary character, and then we went to Happy. But I've got a friend here, Stone, who plays, and I thought I'd just jump on. I just thought I'd see what to do, but been playing a little while too. But I don't want to say what kind of server in your stream. But I know. Oh, yes, I get you, my friend. I get you. Yeah, Umbra. Yeah. So obviously we work with people. I mean, we work with young people, our server specifically, but the charity as a whole does work with older clients as well. And obviously, we also offer stuff around, past traumas and stuff. And one of our therapists has just trained in something called EMDR, which is oh god, eye movement desensitization and reprocessing. And it's a type of therapy where basically it sounds like hypnotism. It's not hypnotism, okay? But what you do is you follow a ball across the screen, and it just goes at a certain pace like that, and then it speeds up. And all you do is the client or the person has to think about and process the past trauma, and doing that with the eye movement, it reprocesses it, and it allows you to file it away correctly. Because that's if you know a lot about trauma and PTSD. So I've had therapy for it in the past. I didn't go through this stuff. I had like exposure therapy, which is a bit more intense because you actually have to be taken to the limit of like what happened. This is a bit more you just thinking about it and stuff like that. What that is, it's your mind's not filing things away properly. So think of like sorry, but this is a bit heavy by the way, but I found it quite interesting. Um, Say you've got like a traumatic experience in your life, and the traumatic brain never files that away as a past memory. So think of something that think of something that was good or neutral that happened to you. I don't know. You went to a theme park. You remember having a I don't know having an ice cream with your mum when you were young. You can when you think about that, you know that happened in the past. With traumatic negative memories, they don't get filed in the in your mind doesn't think that happened in the past. Your mind thinks, oh my god, that is happening right now. That is still happening, and that's why you get all the the palpitations and all of that. Because you think, oh god, I'm right back there. So doing EDMR and any kind of like CBT therapy is all about reprocessing and making sure those memories get filed away correctly. That's what happened with my PTSD therapy. My stuff was work related, and I used to go back to this one incident that happened, which was the reason I left the job and all of that. And because every time I thought about it, it was like, oh my god, it's happening again, and you get really scared and want to just go hide and stuff like that. Now I can think about that memory, and I can kind of almost, I can, yeah, I feel like I know it's in the past, and I can sort of, at some points, I can make jokes about it now. And anyway, just thought I'd throw it out there as a possible thing you could maybe look at if you're struggling to get some things filed away properly. And that was my TED talk. And you can't see him, but Louis is stood right here. No, he's invisible. It is Dan, like, and I think a lot of people might listen to it or hear that and go, "That sounds like a load of weird." I talked about that particular therapy with the support while, but I'll look into it. I appreciate. Thank you. Of course, dude. Yeah, we love our Umbra Blade here. Um, yeah, I think because you talk about and like a lot of our young people when we talk about it, they go, "That sounds like hypnotherapy." Now, hypnotherapy also, obviously, when you're not talking about like hypnotizing people to do like a magic trick, actual hypnotherapy is a proven thing that works. But you can see why people go a bit like that sounds a bit weird, because people think of hypnotism about guys with like a stopwatch going, "You're getting very sleepy." That's not what hypnotherapy is either. But I can see why people find it, and because it sounds crazy that it would work, wouldn't it? That why does looking at a ball going left and right on the screen, so your eyes go like that, and thinking about a traumatic event, why does that work? I mean, I could go into it if you want. The theory is that when you have when you sleep, you have REM cycles where your eyes are moving super quickly. That's basically your deepest sleep, where your brain is like, I don't know, almost like filing things away and almost giving your brain a little scrub clean for the next day. And they think it's somehow attached to that. Like it's something about that process just kicks the brain into that processing state. Um, but it's proven to work. It's all like peer reviewed and all of that stuff. God, I tell you, I've been playing a lot of with me. I kind of got this fight or flight thing. That's part of it. Like I struggle with just feeling at ease. Oh yeah, dude. I'm like yeah, I completely get that. That's I think that's I think that's one of the main things about it, isn't it? Your flight or flight responses is always on like high alert because you want to get away from the danger or whatever the thing is. But that can that can be fixed. Fill the empty brown water skin at the watering hole below Brian's hut. God, we have to go all over the flipping world for this. Hello, Lorik. Good to see you, buddy. Gotta step away. Yeah, do it. Go for it, dude. What the flipping? How many flips? How many bloody mobs are in the barrens? And he's back already. Hey, dude. Yeah, so I've never played a lot of vanilla Shaman. I had a Mr. Pandaria Shaman and also I've played a classic Thingy-mabob. Uh, Season of Discovery, and they're just completely different. It's like a different class altogether. At the well in Taryn Mill. Taryn Mill. I could meet you in UC. So I'm just speaking to my buddy there. Yeah, I did it on my. I did do it on the Mr. Mr. Pandaria. Um, yes, on Season of Discovery. Right, over to Orgrimmar. And yeah, I think God, you go all over the place, don't you? Now, when I first started this character, I was I was actually tanking. I made like a tanking spec, and it was going all right. Um, I don't know if we'll continue that. Eventually, I'd like to do elemental. I think. Well, yeah, this is like a long-term project. I'm not in any rush, but my buddy was online, so I thought we would play. They are fun. They feel like I don't know. It's hard to explain. They feel like they feel like a class with so many options that you can kind of like. Yeah, it does make good role play. There's so many spells, so many you can kind of always make your own character. I don't know. They seem quite customizable. In some ways, a lot of other classes you kind of have to play a certain way. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm just not used to Shaman as much. I don't know as much about the class, but keeping lightning shield and totems up while questing is pretty obnoxious. Yeah, 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 yeah. I think the changes that they made to Shaman or Shaman. Sorry, I always jump between that pronunciation. Um, were all positive. Yeah, that's why I've got these flipping these reminders up here. Well, new for life. Well, that is definitely me, dude. I refuse to learn. Lorica, I really enjoyed last night doing all those dungeons with you on Cataclysm. We'll have to book in the next session, and if you're comfortable with it, I mean, you don't have to come on like voice and talk, but if you're comfortable with like having your character on screen, I'd be happy to like live stream some of it and have you about as well. If you're up for that. Or even just do a recorded video. But I haven't really. But is this? No, that's not Undercity. Undercity is over here. Louis, say hello to the stream. Hi guys. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. Oh yeah, I would. Yeah, I don't like expect people to, but um, okay, that'd be great. That would be really fun. We got some good gear, right? Like it was really really good. He is a good doggo. Oh, I've just missed Warp Chief's lesson. Now, well. Oh wait, has started on your realm. No, I'm gonna be running around anyway, doing stuff. So Oh, there it is. It's coming in now. Kind of looks like, my mum mistakes it, mum's is like a reddish orange. He's a bit of a mix too. Cosmo, I love that. So Louis is a Jack Russell Terrier, and then Scout, who's at my feet, curled up in a bed, is a Pomapoo, which is a poodle and a Pomeranian mix. She's basically a little tiny fuzzball. Laugh it up, fuzzball. £10 if you can name the movie. Cosmo really is a cute name, yeah. A poodle mix are. They're good, and they're like, I think Pomeranians are known to be quite stupid dogs. Hell yeah, Dan. And but poodles are very smart, so I think she's kind of she's just like, it's mixed, and she's just quite an averagely intelligent dog. But yeah, Pomeranians are those kind of dogs. You look into their eyes, and there's not much going on there. Laugh it up, fuzzball is something I randomly say to people. Yeah. Laugh it up, fuzzball. Nerf herders, I like nerf herder. Called my partner a nerf herder one time, and she just stared at me speechless. Can you say that? Here we are. Quite just 10 minutes of our time together. Let's go meet Stone. Here he is. Yeah. Yes, he's my old WoW buddy from like 2007 or something. And we've kind of stayed. Yeah, we've met up twice, I think, on our lives, and played WoW at various points together. He's a good guy. And he's got his level 60 warrior, I think. And he's raiding on this server. Okay, let's see if we've got any flight points. Mini, does anyone know when MOP gets released, by the way? Yes, it's been announced. So 2nd of July, the pre-patch drops.
What now? Embrace the
And yeah, July, yeah, and 21st it releases, yeah. Um, so yeah, a few plans for it. I've got that warrior that I'm leveling with dungeons that Loric's been helping me with. But also Gaia, as you know, Umbra, you probably know Gaia from the guild and stuff like that. He wants to get back into, or he wants to try some Mr. Pandaria. So, and he's got a friend who runs a guild. And after the stresses of running a guild with Happy and that we did last time, we don't want to do that. We just want to be able to make characters and level up. So it looks like I'm going to be making a character as well on Mirage Raceway, where a lot of my characters are anyway, which is okay. I don't know what I'm going to make there, and maybe a shaman. Sorry, maybe because I love the shaman healing in Mr. Pandaria. Yeah, got a few little ideas. I don't know if I'm going to be streaming very long, guys. Probably like an hour and a half or so, just because I'm a little bit tired. But I wanted to do something and chill with my buddy for a bit. I'd also chill with you guys. But yeah, I haven't got any super big plans for the stream or what we're going to be doing. I guess we'll probably just do some Terran Mill quests. I would love to meet up with you all, but not gonna lie, I'll probably have to skip out. Money is crazy time, family's working with me really hard to budget. Yeah, of course, dude. Yeah, it's fine. I know you've got to pay for that extra sub. It's not easy. Thank you. Thank you. Let's just fill this up.
hello. Goodbye. Trust no
I'm not getting to like overhyped with it either. I think anniversary I got myself hyped up a lot. Uh, Now I still had an absolute blast with it. Obviously, Happy was an amazing journey, and I loved leveling a mage and all of that. But I got very bent out with running the guild and stuff. So I haven't got overly big plans with it. It's just we'll just see how it goes, basically. that. I want some melon juice.
Farewell.
Yeah, it was really fun, dude. I loved playing with you. What's this quest here? Dangerous. Okay. Now, I need to give you this.
This had better be good.
This. Oh god, that is a lot of stuff to do. I'm gonna see if he fancies doing the Dernhold stuff.
For the Horde.
And sorry, Umbra, I missed. We were talking about what we were. Games that you've been playing. You've been playing some. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Sorry, you were playing WoW 2. Sorry, I didn't miss it. I just forgot. Well, I hope. I hope that server is treating you well. How can let's try and ask it this secretly, like, um, what expansion are you playing at the moment? Maybe that's the best way to to say it. Skyrim and Oblivion mostly, other than the other server. I think I was talking about vanilla. Oh, cool. I think I was talking about Skyrim in the latest Hunter leveling video. It's such a comfort blanket game for me. Like I can just go back to that game anytime and just it's just so comfy. I love it. I'd be tempted to play that mod pack. That Nice Elf Warrior, nice. I do like how the Nice Elf Warriors look actually. You know, tall and with the especially when they get like their gear and their shoulders and stuff. Um, yeah, that mod pack that Scuddy has been playing is just insane. I'd like to give it a go, but I feel like it might be too much for me. Is that the same? That's the same one. Okay. Lorim, yeah. The space, I know. My God, I don't know how people. It must be like the only game installed on his computer, unless he's got wicked high storage capacity. Just give me one moment, folks. I've just had a message. Yeah, sorry about that. Gaia had just sent me a post on Reddit. If I was a rich man, I'd buy a 20 to for reals. I don't know the latest crap, but hell yeah. A man's got to have a dream, dude. Um, they're putting out a survey for classic classic plus ideas, and some of them sound good, like like new areas in classic or revisiting areas that are underdeveloped. But then they've added things like, what would you think of having the WoW token? And it's like, no, thank you. Oh, Gaia, you're here. You're lurking. You little lurker. I was just, well, I'm not sure how long you've been here, but I was just saying about our Mr. Pandaria plans. Aren't there stairs here somewhere? Where are your nameplates? True, true. Come here, you. Where are my nameplates? We were just talking about what hold on. Enemy nameplates. Alt and okay, that's an odd key binding for it, but I may have changed it for some reason, but yeah, there we go. I think I am gonna go Resto Shami, or maybe level Elemental, and with a view to doing healing and stuff. Well, obviously, I think Guy, you're going Resto Druid. And when it comes to stuff like this, I'm always like, I want to fill a role. Do you know what I mean? I'm like, oh, I'll play, and instead of just thinking like, oh, I want to play what I want. Like, is it? But then I think, oh well, actually, I really love tanking, so I would level a tank. Um, especially Mr. Pandaria Protection Paladin is sick. So Umbra, do a good job with Elder Scrolls 6. I heard that it's in the red and might feature something for it. Yeah, I. There was a time where I was. Where's my healing spot? There it is. And I think with like Starfield and recent Bethesda ways, I feel like the. I mean, I hope it goes well. I really wish it does, but I, I just got a bad feeling that it's gonna suffer from like overhype and all of that stuff. So Oh wait, no. Now I remember. Stone's main character is a druid. A druid, yeah. I'd break my heart if it's a flop. Yeah, me too. Like Morrowind, Skyrim, and Oblivion are like an amazing trio of games. Like some of my favorite. I just hope they look at what's made games. These big successful games at the moment. I don't mean success by like the ones that have sold a load and all of but games that have become beloved. Things like BG3 and just all of this stuff that's like, or even or like Clair Obscure and all of this where they've gone, oh, forget about whatever the meta is about AAA games and all this rubbish about how to make the most money and what can we sell to, you know, what I would love to see is them just to really just. Sorry, I'm trying to concentrate here. Them really to push the boat out creative wise. I just worry that Bethesda's got quite comfortable with their formula of making, and maybe they'll just regress back into that. I think they're going to have to maybe try and take some risks. Because I don't know, like Starfield, I thought was I thought it was a bad game. But yeah, I hope so. I mean, the the Oblivion remaster gives me Elder Scrolls has some of the most deep lore in it. Yeah, I hope so. I hope so. Um, what do we need? Some rogues. I know it was done by a different it's done by a different studio, but that gives me hope. I think that they can what they can do with it. I need to play some of the Oblivion remastered. I haven't played it since I started back when it released. So yeah, that is something to think about. It was, yeah, it really was. Oh my god, if they did Morrowind the way that they've done Oblivion, I would lose my mind. I like, just please give me that. I don't get me wrong. I love like vanilla Morrowind, but obviously there are limitations, and it's a very old game, and some stuff has not aged well. And I know that you can mod some of that, but I think a true remaster, the way they've done Oblivion, would be well, incredible. It would be incredible, yeah. Stupid date is one of the biggest problems for people. Yeah, I'll be completely honest. In my most recent playthrough of that, I um I downloaded the mod that just gets rid of that because I was just like, no way. I just want to be able to enjoy the game and actually be able to hit things and role play and pointing a dagger at a rat and going like just over and over um, is not my idea of fun.
Stronghold. Go forth to victory.
Okay, we're looking for someone called Eston. Any of you know where it is? It's a big deterrent for you, but yeah, both jailers should be in the upper area. One controls a bit and the other stands in the room keep. Thank you, Lorik. Okay, that I'll be honest. I thought that hunter was a what you call it, a bot. A drain I mod in. Wow, what the. That is. I can't imagine that.
For the horde!
I'm gonna have to have a look. Have you got? Could you share like an image or a video or something? Or like a video if there's anything, or. Hello, Kay. Oh, nice for you to pop by. Hope you're alright. Yeah, either send it on Disc or you might be able to share links. I'm not sure. Oh, good to see you. Gaia and I are looking for a tank for Mr. Pandaria, Kay. If we can tempt you. Or I'll be a tank and you can be something else. Just sliding that out there. You don't have to be a tank. But Gaia is going to play a Resto Druid. I was thinking Shaman, but like, easy. You've never. That's fine. I was just putting out there. And we won't be running a guild. It's okay, and yeah, like Gaia said, in firstly, it's a lot easier, and Paladin Protection Paladin is absolutely sick. Like it is, it's it's you throw your Avenging Shield out and you put down your Consecration and you've got like a million AoE abilities. It's awesome. Downloading the adult mods, are you, Umbra? You dirty little boy. I'm only joking. I'm not shaming you at all. That's just um. I've used those. I'm gonna. Well, we. I don't think we're gonna start. I think we were gonna go through the whole like thing and start leveling. But then again, if we're not going one of the monks, we could just start. We could just start whenever, really. I mean, I know the Mr. Pandaria changes aren't in yet, but you know, tanking's still dead easy on Paladin in Cataclysm. Um, but yeah, maybe you know we could talk about that. You know, when we can start. Obviously, the pre-patch is 2nd of July, so that's a few weeks away. That's when the changes will come in. But yeah, we haven't made the characters yet, so there's no rush. I am also hyped for it. I didn't. Yeah, I mean, I guess when we say what we shouldn't do, guys, is we shouldn't be like, we're gonna level together all the time and blah blah. Because if we do that, then we've all got busy lives and stuff. We all work. But if we're on the same server and we kind of just keep around the same level, and obviously we can always have an alt as well to But I think if we kind of loosely level together and stuff and do the same things, I think that could be a lot of fun. Me have a Don't make me blush. I like the game, all right. But Umbra, to go back to your filthy habit, um, I've used the like uh, the body morph mods before, just because I like the beginning of the game. You know what? It is. I know it's a bit of a meme, but I genuinely really do like low level WoW. Like it's very relaxing to me. I know that's some kind, probably some form of mental illness, but it's true. But yeah, Umbra. Because I think it makes the characters look better, and uh, I think. But yeah, when you're looking for body mods on that, you do on the Nexus, you just do get all the weird sex mods, which is just like. I think WoW, especially classic WoW, peaks in the early levels and like late 50s. I know you weren't, dude. I know. I'm only teasing. Um, and early level 60 stuff when you're like doing your pre-bis grind, and then I think start of raiding, really hype, really cool, and then you realize, oh wait, I, I'm doing the same stuff over and over, and slowly the dopamine drops, and if you're like muffin and you never get your loot, it just gets like worse and worse. So, but that's what will be fun about Mr. Pandaria, and is that it's so streamlined, um, and we've got group finder, which I know some people don't like. It's got its place, I think, but I think there's raid finder as well. So like, even if we don't find anything like super hardcore, we could always just do raid finder, and it's more casual friendly. There is I'm not say I mean, I don't know even what the name you would call for, because what are they? They're like space goats. Um, I'm not. I don't know what how to. I'm not into. What's the word? I'm a formic. I'm a formic. What's the flipping word? Um, when animals look like humans, whatever that is called. Just never mind. Yeah, but female Draenei, they look pretty flipping good. I had a female Draenei. I'm taking myself into a hole here. Of course, you would know that, Lorik. Only joking. That's the answer from yeah. I had a Draenei Paladin on TBC. Not digging a hole when you're at True. Um, with Kirsty, and Kirsty had a Draenei mage, and it was maybe some of my favorite WoW memories, just because she was kind of new. I just heard you trying to say it's like, oh no, he's my. I have mentioned it, and I think she's more of a classic Andy than me. Like she tried Cataclysm and didn't like it. She liked TBC and she liked Wrath, but so I think she'll join and maybe hop in, but I don't think it'll be a case where we're like playing all the time with her. But I think she wants to give it a go at least. So that would be good, wouldn't it? And obviously, Lorik, you're welcome as well. But I think it's going to be Alliance, Mirage Raceway. We did think it was Horde, but the guy's guild is Alliance, so that's fine. Love a bit of Alliance. Are we all old friends? So um, so Gaia and I are online friends from a community server of. It's not a big community Discord, um, which has been going now for about I don't know 7 years, maybe longer. And Gaia is the partner of uh, one of my one of my friends as well, and a lot of her friends are in that server, like actual real life friends and that. And then over the years, they've attracted some weirdos like myself, and so I don't know. Maybe there's about 15, 20 of us, and some Americans, some Europeans, and I think a lot of them met playing Dead by Daylight and various other games. Um, and so yeah, that's how I know Gaia, and then I know Kay from we met from the anniversary realms when I was doing. Sorry, I'm also speaking to Stone here on the but. So yeah, when I was doing the Happy playthrough or Happy the Mage, me and Gaia had a guild, and Kay joined. I can't remember. Someone invited Kay anyway into the guild, and then basically all three of us at some point ran the guild. Well, was guild master. I never really ran the guild, but and we all got stressed out with it and left basically altogether. We met in the trenches. Yeah, it was very. I would never do that again. I think if I ever had a community guild again, for people who want to play well together, it would literally be. It would be that it would be this is where people who want to play well together, and then if you want to go raid, leave, go and do that. But this would just, I would never do that again. It was just far too stressful. And then Umbra is a viewer and has also become a good friend. I don't know who else is here, but yeah, it's just a little community. Um, I mean, firstly, Laura, it would never be intruding. And everyone's really nice. So don't ever worry about that. And don't worry, we've all got anxiety. We've all got some form of something going on, so don't worry. Uh, yeah, Umbra, we all take care of Umbra, don't we? No, I love you, dude. And Gaia, I completely agree. Is it a requirement? It feels like it is sometimes, yeah. Um, but yeah, we're all very open about that kind of stuff. So, um, oh, I'm glad you like it, dude. Yeah, it's a nice mix of like um viewers who have sort of like really sort of embraced the community, and as well as like real life friends and all of that. So maybe calm is the wrong word. And Kate, if you're still here, we need to organise that meetup. Maybe over the summer. I mean, it is summer now. It's June, isn't it? But yeah, when especially when uh, when there's like more time off, maybe. But yeah, that would be good. And Guy, the reason I was asking about, 'cause I know you're visiting. Well, let's not dox you, but I know that you're in a position where we could possibly touch base. Because I am also in that place, but I'm on the week of the 28th, not the 20th. But either way, I hope you have a good time there. I was going to send you some idea. If you're looking for places to, I don't know, eat or like, there's a few like cool gaming bars, and yeah, there'll be another time. Yeah, definitely. I'll send you some stuff. Yeah, there's the place I'm going to the week after. They have like bar games, and it's good. Like you can get food to the table, and like they do like, yeah, you can play different games and stuff. And then there's like bar arcades there as well, which are really good. I went there for my stag do. Um, I know you're going out of the city as well, but yeah, that would be. Yeah, I'll send you some stuff. Yeah, have you got your costume or ideas or what you're going as for this this fantasy thing that you're going to the medieval? I don't know. It's not like medieval. I'm not even sure if it's just medieval fantasy, but you know your meetup thing that you're doing. Hello, dude. It's been a while. Glad to see you, man. I've just had an email saying that my costume for my D&D themed birthday party in July is on its way, and I'm really looking forward to giving that a shot. Where the hell are we? I don't. Yeah, dude, come and chill. If you don't want to talk, that's fine. If you just want to. Oh yeah, okay. I have started. I have started putting it together, but yeah, I will put some properly in soon. Oh my god. Oh no, it's PvP. Oh, everybody laugh at this virgin. Ha ha. Lame. Yeah, go away. Okay. Sorry, I got a bit angry there. But yeah, look, me making videos about not being toxic and then I'm pointing at people calling them a virgin. Um, Sonny's state of play. I don't know what that is. Was it interesting? So I think Gaia knows, but Kate, so yeah, for my birthday, we're doing like a D&D party. So we're gonna turn the house like into like we've got like a medieval like castle backdrop thing that we're gonna use. Like we've got like I've obviously got that green screen that I never use. We're gonna use that as like a photo booth. We're gonna do a D&D one shot. We're gonna play like medieval games, and everyone has. I say everyone has to dress up, but you know what I mean. Like the idea is people dress up as like their character, or if they don't play D&D but they like fantasy and stuff, you know, they can dress up as whatever Gandalf, whatever. Uh, so I was going to go as my character from D&D, which is a human bard called Lowell, but I thought it was a bit boring, and I was like, that's not really. Oh, Umbrella, it's a great time. I know quite a lot of people in the chat do play it, or have got a history with it. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to go properly crazy, and I've decided I'm going to do a drag character, which it's obviously a bit out of my comfort zone. But I thought, what the hell? Like, I want to try something. It'll be fun. It'll be interesting. It's a flipping fantasy party. Why not? So I'm going as a witch, um, slash sorceress. A bit like I guess a bit like Yennefer from the Witcher series and stuff. Um, and Kirst's gonna help me with it with like makeup and stuff like that, and I'm gonna put like glitter on my beards. That was an idea from Gaia. Um, first I was gonna shave it and go full like femme kind of look, but all right, Umbred, no problem. But I mean, not to go too deep into, but she likes the beard, so so yeah, I don't want to. Also, without the beard, I've got a bloody little baby face. uh, So yeah, that's the I'm really looking forward to it. Like I really I'm a big admirer of like track and yeah, that and stuff like that, and you know, like cosplays where people do that stuff. I think it's really cool, and like me and Kes, I don't know, it's just something we really enjoy, and um, so I thought, yeah, step out my comfort zone, do something like that, embody the character. I was thinking like, oh god, I'm gonna be embarrassed to tell my parents because I think I've talked about like my parents are amazing people, like absolutely incredible, but they're traditional in some ways, and I was like, oh god, telling saying to oh at the party I'm dressing as a witch, but then I remembered I've got pictures of me as a kid at like a party, like a party that my parents were going to, and they had to bring their kid along. And my dad is dressed as a sexy nurse with balloons in his costume with a wig on. So so he did it. He led the way. Obviously, progressive in many other ways. So I am absolutely going for it. I was inspired though by one of the D&D podcasts that I listen to. One of the dungeon masters who I think is like cis cis male, as far as I'm aware. We don't know people's private lives, do we? But he um, he had a character that he played, and like he did like a drag character as well, and I was like, that was really cool. Anyway, we've talked about this for far too long. Let's move on. Did I say your name? Oh, I was asking about Fantasy Forest, whether what your um what your character is or costume or what you're doing, or if you're even if you're going. I don't know. I imagine you are. Night K. I'll see you soon. You're going as a monk. That's really cool. Have a good one, K. Oh, it's this dickhead. Ugh. This is why we don't play on PvP servers. This better not be one of you stream sniping. Yes, people are. Don't lie, Lorik, it's you, isn't it? You've leveled a character just to grief me. Oh, Stone is going to bring his level 60. That's well good. Oh, that's cool. Me playing him. It doesn't even have a tail. So I will start. Sorry. Yeah, I know humans are a bit boring. I mean, I play a human warrior, so I can't. But oh, you know what? It's been a really lovely stream. Thank you all for hanging out. I really appreciate it. I was worried that I know we did a lot of uh, Baldur's Gate 3, and I just want for anyone who's wondering, that is still happening. I'm just taking a break from it because I didn't want to get burnt out on it. I do tend to get burnt out on big games if I keep like pushing and pushing and pushing. You're healing wedding cabins right now. Oh, cool, cool, cool. Um, so I was worried that maybe because we'd cultivated a little community of people who liked watching BG3, and that won't go away. But I'm glad that there's been so many of you who popped out for some uh, some WoW stuff. Everybody laugh. This is what mental illness looks like. I can say that because I have a diagnosis. They do just get wrecked. Yeah, this is the just thinking now about TBC. I don't want to. I don't want to do all of that on a PvP server. Really, I do. I know. Well, obviously it's got to be anniversary because they're the ones going to TBC. I was thinking I had the thought of maybe a Tauren warrior for some reason. I don't know why. I mean, maybe that's a bit warrior heavy, but oh, it's something to consider. Because apart from Threepwood, who's not even on the, the progressive realms at the moment, we're not really playing like a, a character that we can progress. Stone Bull is here by the looks of it, or at least close. I do enjoy Warrior. I really do. Oh, look at all these dead. This is. Okay, here's Stone Bull. Maybe they've gone. Yeah, maybe he's gone. Haha. Yes, justice. God, look at it. Look at stones. Holy. Herald of what? Oh my god, look at that. That is sick. Apparently he's up again. Yeah, I'm gonna. Do you know what? I might end the stream now, guys, because I've got a few bits to do, and we're just gonna be getting killed. And yeah, guys, anything else? Thank you so much for hanging out. It's been a really lovely stream. I wasn't sure if anyone was gonna turn up. I had that anxiety before, like, oh, no one's gonna watch. But thank you for all hanging out, and yeah, it was nice to see everyone getting to know each other as well, like new viewers and stuff like that. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. There'll be hopefully a leveling video tomorrow, and yeah, I'm not sure what other plans we've got. I'm going to look at maybe an anniversary character, but yes, there will be more content very soon. Thank you for watching. If you're viewing and you're not subscribed, please subscribe. I would really very much appreciate that. There is a variety channel called MIDI Plays Games. It's defunct at the moment, but we will maybe look at putting more stuff over there. Lorik, thank you very much. It was good hanging out with you. We will do some more leveling soon. Gaia, as usual, thank you, dude. I could come say hi in Prestige, I think. I won't be. Yeah, I've got a bit of time. Yeah, I'll come say hello. But until then, thank you for watching. Stay safe out there. Sorry, I'm just currently being mobbed by all sorts.